What is good, guys? Welcome to another league racing video. This one is 2-in-1 as we are here for the first race of inside line racing, and we are in the 6th tier on the PS4 for their season 4. So season starts in Australia. I was late coming into qualifying because I had to run up the shop, so I already missed about half of qualifying to begin with, so I thought I'd go out on the super soft tyres and see what I can do. You may notice that in this league I am not using the racing line. You know, I want to try to get better at the game, so taking out the racing line works well for me. So we're just going to go around the lap and see what we can do. We got anti-attack on provisional pole, 16 runners. I think everyone else set a time before I did, but we're going to come on now to start our first flying lap, and as you see, we lock up, go deep, go onto the grass. That is going to absolutely do our lap over before it's even begun. Now, I thought the Force India was gearing up for another lap, so I let off the throttle by here, but you know what, there was a Sauber behind me as well who also was gearing up for a lap as the Force India came in, so we let the Sauber go, and now we're going to get on to our flying lap as we chuck it up in the rich mix. We're going to see what we can do. We set a 129, but that's alright because we backed off quite a lot at the beginning, and we lock up into turn 1 quite harsh for there, which is not going to help our lap time. But you may be able to notice that it has started to rain, so this is absolutely crucial. You know, the corners are very slippery, and you're going to see what happens right here. I hit the curb, correct, overcorrect, hit the grass, and I absolutely bin it into the wall, meaning that my only lap time that was put down was the 129 where I backed off, which is going to put me all the way down in 15th place, and anti-attack is on pole and Dan's car is on second. So we're going to go ahead, jump into the race, and you can see we got the one stop available to us, super softs to the soft tyres, of course, filling up on a bit of fuel as well, and we're going to see what we can do in this race. Obviously without the racing line it's going to be different to what it was in the Masters Championship, but it is what it is. And we're going to come around now to the end of the formation lap. We got the tyres warmed up, we've done the best that we could. There's nothing left to do right now but wait for those 5 glorious red lights as we get our car set on the grid. So here we go now to 5 red lights. Lights out, and we are off. We get a pretty decent start, and that is someone going very slow, and that we almost went straight into the back of him. Coming into turn 1, there's been contact, maybe a little bit of desyncing issue. You did see the little red X on his name as we got a McLaren spun around, and that's not good for him to begin with, as we got Judge right ahead of us who had to brake for Flying Rob, and that means he basically broke checked me in the corner, but I see why he had to brake, so no hard feelings. But I do have a damaged front wing, but as you see coming on lap 2, we have the pace. We have the pace to get past him. We were keeping pace with these guys pretty well with our damaged front wing, so I was actually looking forward to coming in, getting the wing fixed, and you know, seeing how far up the grid I can get, because that is points right ahead of me with Flying Rob. So we're going to see what we can do as we move on now to lap 3. DRS is enabled this lap, but there's a reason why this is a 2-in-1 video. As you're going to see, I lock up I go on the grass and I had to lag guys through. I get a little bit on the throttle and the softest contact rips off my front left tyre. The lightest of contacts. The lightest of contact rips it off. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, that is the final standing order. Dan's car wins it. And Attack, who was leading the race, actually DNF. But as you can see, there was a lot of DNFs in that race. Only 7 finishers. But now we're going to move on to the next league race, which is round 3 of the Masters Championship, TMC, here for China. And this one, you know, I'm a little bit more prepared for. I got the racing line on for TMC because that's the league I'm going to be racing with the racing line on, at least for this season anyway. So I decided to start on the mediums to see what kind of time I could do on the mediums, because I know how quickly the ultra softs go off. I mean, they're only good for a couple of laps. As you see, we get the back end out slightly on the final corner. We set a 33.8, which I knew wasn't a very good lap, so we're gonna go ahead, chuck on the soft tires and see what we can do by here. We're in P9 at the moment, but there's a lot of time to gain out there, so we're gonna see what we can do as we come through the final corner. We gain a lot of time on the exit and we're going to be a second quicker. That's going to put us up to P7 for the time being. But there's a lot of guys around us on the ultra soft tyres. And this is going to be my final flyer. You know, I saved everything up and yeah, I invalidated the final corner. So that was basically it for qualifying for me. Done. 6 seconds left, no time whatsoever. I go off, I retire. But that is the qualifying results. We got Tom Petty up on pole position, so hopefully he can do some work. And we got our teammate out qualifying me on the ultras, I might add. But a lot of guys going for the soft tyre strategy, which is going to be the key strategy here. As we go to 5 red lights for round number 3 of the Masters Championship here in League 3. And we are a go. We have a pretty mediocre start and we bogged down in the second phase, and we've gone wide into turn 1 as we go around the snail corner. We get tapped at the back, sliding us around slightly. We've got DJ Williamson on our outside. That's a name we're going to be seeing quite a lot of this race, I can assure you, and you'll see what I mean later on in the race. But we got Dynamob steaming down our inside, really squeezing us to the outside. So a little bit aggressive, you know, for the first lap, but you know, he got it done, he got the move done. Fair play to him. And now we're going to see what we can do. We're just going to try and hang it with him, get into the slipstream, and hopefully come back at him on the run down to the hairpin. But as you can see, we get on the curb and we got DJ Williamson going around our outside as we break hard into the snail corner, and we're going to keep the position right now, but I think we are just too far away from Dynamob for the slipstream to be any use to us. DJ Williamson is going to get us, and this is going to be difficult to defend against. We move to the outside, we're going to keep the race in line. He's going to go down our inside, and yep, it's a pretty easy move for him. So fair play. Fair play is game on now, lad, game on. But we've lost 2 positions off the start. Unfortunate, but we're going to see what we can do as we move on to lap 2. We got RN7 just ahead of us, who overtook us after the safety car. Actually, both RN7 and SJ Miller, as RN7 spins it. I don't know what it was like on his screen, but there was no contact on my screen whatsoever, so I'm going to have to see his POV to find out. There might be a little bit of desync, but we're going to carry on to lap 5, and we're going to get past Dynamob with ease with DRS. And yeah, as I was saying, we had SJ Miller overtake us on the virtual safety car. as well. You know, we were very slow off the initial getaway on the virtual safety car, which was unfortunate. That's something I'm gonna have to work on. But we are now all over the back of DJ Williamson on lap 8. Now, this was an absolute ding-dong of a battle. And you're going to see this the entire race now. Yo, we send it down the inside into turn 1, side by side. Yo, it's so close now. Yo, he's still there on the inside, on the exit of the first snail corner. And, you know, he's going to keep it there for now. But we got a slightly better exit. We're going to have a look down the inside. Dive it down the inside on the apex, but he hangs it around the outside beautifully. And we're still side by side as we come into the fast left-hander. I have to lift off and concede the position, but literally we come onto the back straight, DRS wide open, rich mix and overtake mode on the ERS, and we're just going to cruise right past down the inside into the hairpin. Lovely stuff, but he's going to do the switchback and come back underneath us. In absolutely brilliant racing, but we're going to have the inside line for the final corner. He does back out, but he's also going to have DRS to come back at me into turn 1. And here we go again. We're down the inside. We're trying to keep it all fair. We do understeer slightly into him. A little bit of contact made, I do believe. But, you know, he's going to hold it down the inside for turn 2. And, you know, we're going to try and cut back underneath him. We do get the traction. And, you know, we going to have to try around the outside. We brake a little bit later, but we're unable to do it. We couldn't get the car straightened up fast enough. But we're going to stick with him in DRS. And here we go again on the run down to the hairpin. And we are going to get back past him. And the brake in as we lock up. He's going to cut back underneath us again, but this time we got the traction better, so he's not going to be side by side with us into the final corner. We got it as DJ Williamson actually pulls into the pits. And literally the following lap, I pull into the pits to respond to him because I don't want him getting a massive undercut on me. So I set the best lap I could, best in lap I could, chucked on a set of mediums. We're going to the end of the race right now. It's lap 12, and you know, I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do. As here he comes down the pit straight right now. He's gonna just get past us, so he has made the undercut work for him. So we're gonna have to see what we can do about it. It's lap 12. You know, we're on a fresh set of mediums, and we're gonna see what we can do. I'm actually saving ERS right now. And then we move on to lap 14. We got Orchards in the Mercedes all over the back of us. Now, I'm not sure at this point if I'm close enough for DRS. But I know Orchards is going to have DRS on me. So I kind of make it a bit easy for Orchards now. But he does get alongside me on the exit of the snail corner. Absolutely nothing I can do but there. All I can do is just let him go and stick with him as he goes deep into the hairpin, and I almost hit the back of him because of how deep and slow he went on the exit. But yeah, the plan has worked to perfection. Here we are, lap 15. Orchards is making a move on DJ Williamson, and we are right there closing right up as we're gonna have another little ding dong battle. This could be a 3-way scrap, but we gotta try and get past these guys. We gotta try and catch them and get past them. So here we go on the run down to turn 1. We just done a personal best lap time. They're both going side by side as DJ Williamson gets on the grass slightly. We lose the back end as well, but we see a little bit of space on the inside. We think, why not? Let me have some of that. But unfortunately, DJ Williamson was able to kind of cover it off enough where it would have been foolish for me to continue trying to dive it down the inside, so I had to back out of it. And then coming on to the straight on lap 16, we're going to come back off at him again, and he covers the inside line this time. and he does a beautiful job covering the inside line, so we could not get him into the hairpin that time. He has, you know, he's kind of learned that, you know, I've dived it down the inside every single time. So we're gonna see where else on the track that we can get him, as we're gonna close up again in turns 1 and 2 and see what we can do on the exit. Here we go, climbing up for the gears. Can we have a little bit of a pop? We do have a little bit of a pop around the outside. Try to cut back in for the switchback. It does not work though. DJ Williamson very good on traction. In fact, I will say this, you know, he is better on traction than me. But here we go with DRS, rich mix and overtake down the inside. We're going to squeeze him to the outside. We're going to park it on the apex. And we've done a pretty decent job then of covering off his switchback line. And like I said, you know, this is an absolute ding-dong battle. This has been going on for pretty much the entire race. We're on lap 19 right now, and it's still going on. You know, we got RN7 catching us, and we're still busy fighting as he tries to send it down the inside. I leave him the room, but nothing comes of it, and we are able to hold on to the position for the time being. We get some good traction out of turn 2, and here we go. We're going to cover the inside, make sure he does not dive it. We park it on the apex again. Beautiful stuff, but once again it's going to come down to the straight, and you know, he's going to be in DRS. We're going to see if he makes a diving lunge. I don't think so, but oh yep, he does. He does make a diving lunge down the inside, but I am able to hang it around the outside, and that is going to bring RN7 into play now. So 7 has got past DJ Williamson. We have lost so much time battling. I mean, you can see Orchards has gone up the road 4 seconds away because we've been battling that much. And here comes 7 on me now. Is he able to have a little look? And he is having a little look. I can see his arrow having a little move around the rear end of my car, but nothing comes of it in turns 1 and 2. Is he able to get me by here? He sends it around the outside, but we're going to hold the inside. He's going to go onto the curbing, which is going to slow down his traction, and we're able to keep 7th place for the time being. But I think we all know where this is going. Yep, it's the straight. DRS wide open. RN7 straight past. Fair play, mate, fair play. But then we got DJ Williamson trying to get down the inside as well. He tried to have a little pop at me. So, you know, like I said, you know, we're both having an absolute ding-dong, using all the other cars to our advantage. And we're going to try and keep it on the back of RN7. I think in clean air, I could probably try to get away from DJ Williamson. And I bet he's thinking the exact same thing. But literally, it's just a case of the fact that we're able to stay within DRS and trade these positions back and forth. But here we go now, coming on to the back straight. RN7 is able to get away from us, unfortunately, and here comes DJ Williamson down the inside again, and we're going to see if we can hang it around the outside. We're going to try to cut back, but it doesn't work. We do get the better traction though, and we're gonna have a little look into the final corner to see what we can do. We have a little bit of a slide in the final corner again, but nothing that we can't handle, and we're gonna stick right behind him as he goes slow into turn 1 as we come around the corner, and yep, he's gonna cover all angles off. Lovely stuff, but we know all we gotta do is stick with him, and we can get DRS and come back at him on that back straight, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna come right back at him, and here we go, DRS wide open down the inside once again. it's been an absolute ding-dong battle, as we got RN7 and Orchards up ahead having a little bit of a scrap themselves, as Orchards comes into the pits actually. So that's going to promote both myself and DJ Williamson up a position. So we're now fighting for P7 as DJ Williamson closes in on me. He doesn't have a look, but I go wide, and he does have a little bit of a peek down the inside, but he's going to be on the outside, so he's backed out of it, and we're going to keep a hold of P7. But once again, on the back straight, he's going to have DRS wide open. I'm covering the inside. I committed early, but he has launched it even further down the inside. But he's gone deep, and we're going to cut back underneath him. Absolutely brilliant driving from the pair of us by here. It's an absolute ding-dong battle. We are throwing all the tricks at each other. Whether it comes to defending or attacking, we're both gunning for it. We really want this P7. And you can see just how much time we're losing to everyone else. But we are just having a fantastic battle. As he's got enough of his nose down my inside, I've got to leave him the room, as I'm going to hold it down the inside for the following corner. And we have just about got it. We're just about ahead, but he's going to launch it down the inside. Yes, he does. Can he make it? And we have the slightly better traction, but we're not going to have the perfect line through that fast left and right corner. But here we go, we've covered the inside line again. DJ Williamson goes through, and Nicholas Carr has also gone through. That's how much time we lost battling each other. And DJ Williamson gets overtaken by Nicholas Carr. Me and DJ are side by side once again, as I try to be a little bit optimistic and try to put it down the inside and hang it around the outside, but it wasn't going to work. But yeah, we are just losing time by battling each other. I mean, it's fantastic battling, but we are just losing time like no tomorrow. And we're going to stay right behind DJ Williamson again. We're on lap 27 of 28. Literally, it's going to come down to it. This is going to be the final lap. As you see, I lock up. My tyres are going off, and this by here is the end.
That looked bad. Are you all right?
As you guys may have noticed there, I did touch the grass. My back end just stepped out, and unfortunately it just carried me into the wall, which was unfortunate. But my god, what a battle with DJ Williamson, who does come in P8. And Lewis goes ahead to win the race, with Merck in second, SH third. But my god, what an absolute ding-dong battle with DJ Williamson all race. I mean, we actually messaged each other after the race and yo, GG, but GG. And that was brilliant. So if you guys enjoyed the battling between me and DJ Williamson, make sure you drop a like down. Also, get ready to, view some more league racing madness on the channel. All you gotta do is smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and you will know when I upload a league racing video. I've been Mike, and I shall catch you again. Safe.